all, welcome back to another preview today. This is Tottenham vs Crystal Palace preview by me, Shrey Oberoi at the Premier League Arena. I'm so happy to bring this preview to you. And before starting this preview, you do know that a lot of matches are sadly getting cancelled due to COVID crisis. So I do not know the status of this fixture, but at the moment it does look like it will go ahead. So starting off with the preview and looking at the previous game week results, then Tottenham in the previous game week pulled a magnificent performance. They did drew 2-2 versus Liverpool, but that should have been 5-2, 6-2 to Tottenham, not 2-2. That was a magnificent performance and showed the impact AntonioConte is having. While the opponents Crystal Palace, in the previous game week, their match was postponed because of COVID ongoing problems in the Premier League. But before that game week, they played against Southampton and they got a disappointing 2-2 draw at home where you did expect them to win. Now moving on towards the injury news of both the sides. And if you look at the Crystal Palace likely injury news, for them McArthur will be out, while for Tottenham, William Romero is a long-term absentee and Sessegnon will be out of this game. Now moving on towards the likely lineup for both the sides, and the home side Tottenham Hotspur for me will line up with the same way they did against Liverpool, barring some changes. So I think it will be Hugo Lloris as the goalkeeper, same, and then it's going to be Sanchez, Dyer, and it's going to be Ben Davies. I think at the left, Regulin will be back. Even if Sessegnon was fit, Regulin is his preferred player, and I still think a much better player. So Regulin at the left, Emerson Royals at the right, and I think Højbjerg will be back for this game with most probably Ndombele. I do think that I won't be surprised we see Højbjerg and skip, but Ndombele played very well with Liverpool and he does deserve chance to play. And then it's going to be Lucas Moura, Son and Kane being the front three. Whereas the counterpart Crystal Palace for me will line up with Guetta as the goalkeeper. It will be Ward at the right, Mitchell at the left, Anderson and Guhi in the middle, their preferred centre-back partnership. And then it's going to be Kouate, Schlupp, and it's going to be Gallagher. I won't be surprised if it is Will Hughes for Schlupp, but overall they're missing that solidity that James McArthur used to bring. And the front three for me is going to be Jordan Ayew, Wilfred Zaha, Christian Benteke. I won't be surprised either Ayew or Benteke are not playing for Edward, but overall for a big game like this, I do think they'll go with Ayew, Zaha and Benteke. Experience in this match for me in that regards, and I think Patrick Vieira will prefer experience of Ayew and Benteke over Edward. So these were the lineups. Now moving on towards the last part, and that's the prediction. So when the last time these two sides collided this season, it was Nuno being the coach of Tottenham, and Tottenham at that stage had won all their first 3 Premier League games, and Crystal Palace was struggling. They did not even score a goal till that time, and it was a I do think they scored, but I do think they were struggling, and there were doubts that Patrick Vieira, is it right enough to take this young Crystal Palace above top? Can Crystal Palace be relegated? And Crystal Palace in the previous match, they thrashed them 3-0 with Gallagher giving a magnificent performance, and Tottenham slowly the decline started, and eventually Nuno was sacked. But this Tottenham is much better. They are much fitter. They have more desire, they have more ambition, and they are more properly coached. Till now under AntonioConte, they've got draw at Goodison Park, they have beaten Brentford, they have beaten Norwich, they have beaten Leeds, and they have also got a draw against Liverpool. And in the Carabao Cup, they knocked out West Ham. They are looking a very good side who are getting maximum points against the side who are expected to win. And against Liverpool, they should have won. And I think Kane is slowly looking like a player we know. He's still not fully there, but he will be there. Son is looking like the player we've always known. I think Ndombele is looking so good. Højbjerg does his job so well. Regulin in this formation is looking very threatening. And I do think that AntonioConte's magic is going to continue. And I think this could be a bit of a type of thrashing. Not fully. I do think Tottenham will concede a goal because Crystal Palace will hurt them on the counter, but I think Tottenham will have just too much class to knock that one goal away. And I think the final result, on my opinion, will be Tottenham 3, Crystal Palace 1. So this was my prediction. I hope you enjoyed this video, and before leaving the preview, I do hope that you do leave your prediction in the comment section below, and we'll see whose result come correct. So thank you very much for watching, and hope you all have a very good day. Thanks for watching.